Hi everyone, and welcome back to day 7 of the 2021 Get Back in Shape Challenge. As usual, you can do this video as part of the 1-week challenge or on its own. Either way, it's perfectly fine. But if you've been doing this challenge, can you believe this is the last day? This is such an amazing achievement. You committed for 1 week to come back every single day and do this with me. I am so humbled you chose me to go on this little journey with, and I thank you for that, and I'm very, very proud of you. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe to this video because it really helps. Today's focus is establishing a mobility and flexibility routine to add into your workout routine. Stand tall and let's do some standing cat and cows. Keep your palms on your hamstrings and lean forward. Just like in cat and cow, arch your upper back and then lower it. Inhale and exhale deeply with this movement. Let's do a few of these before we move on. So all week we focused on different muscle groups and pushed ourselves to get stronger and better. And today we're taking a step further to focus on our mobility and flexibility. It has so many benefits, I wouldn't even know where to start. These exercises will help you feel better, perform better, and they will reduce your chances of injury. Slowly get back up and straighten your back. Let's move on to some deep squats. These are a bit different than normal squats because we will try to go all the way down. Make sure your knees are pointed outwards, so don't bring them in at all. Stay for 5 seconds, then come back up. Repeat a few times. You can also opt for staying in a deep squat position only. You should feel the stretch in your inner thighs, ankles, and lower back. Remain in a standing position and again lean down as much as you can while leaving your arms hanging down. If you're not that flexible, then you can bend your knees slightly. That's okay too. It's also fine if you're not able to touch the ground with your hands or fingers. Slowly start walking with your arms and torso from side to side. Well done! Now start with tucking your chin into the chest, then slowly lower your upper body, arching your back. Slide your hands down on your legs, stop where it's comfortable for you and stay for a second or two. You shouldn't feel any pain at all, just a stretch in your back and quads.
Been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore. Cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long. Yeah, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time.
Next up, we have horse stance. Stand up straight with your legs wide apart while making sure your feet are facing slightly outwards. Keep your spine straight, bend your knees and lower the upper body as if you're sitting on a horseback. Don't lean on your knees, instead you can try pushing them back a little for a stronger stretch.
I got my problems. Lately I've been fading out, holding out, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotion. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes,
And let's do some good morning. Stand with your legs hip-width apart, place your hands behind your ears but don't pull. Lower your torso while keeping your back flat and your hips back. Pause for a second, then return to the starting position. Let's do 5 of these.
For something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time.
Very well, you're doing great. Now let's move on to archer squat. Widen your stance so your legs form a triangle with the ground. Now move your weight to your right leg, bending your right knee and sitting back as far as you can. If you can lower just a tiny bit, that's fine too. In time you will get better at this. Remember that your left leg should remain extended. Stay there for a few seconds, then push back up to the starting position and do the same on the other side. Let's try to do 5 on each side. This exercise is great for your hip, knee and ankle mobility. At the same time, it will also feel a little bit like a workout because it will target your quads, hamstring, glutes, lower back, and abs. But you're doing great, so keep going. Get down on your mat in a cobra pose with your chest up. Push back into a downward dog and try to reach your toes or ankles with the opposite hand. If you can't reach, that's okay, you can slightly bend your knees. If it's still too difficult, then try to reach as far as you can while trying to increase the range of motion. Keep your back straight. Again, let's try to do 5 of these. From downward dog or cobra, switch into a plank position. Bring your left leg in front of you and move your arms to the right side. As you twist your torso to the left, bring your left arm up. Look up as well and try to rotate your palm in and out. Lower your arm down and repeat. Your right leg can remain up and straight, or you can lower your knee. We do 4 of these and then we'll switch leg. Switch side. Take your left leg back into a plank position and bring your right leg in front. Again, move your arms on the left side and bring up your right arm while twisting your torso to the right. Let's try to do 4 arm reaches. You got this. Let's move on to Pigeon Stretch. From the Spider-Man lunge position, go into a plank, bring your left leg up and slide your left foot to your right and lower your right knee to the ground. Try to keep your back straight and your chest up. Look forward, breathe deeply and stay here for a few seconds. Push back up and let's do the same on the other side. That was great. Let's do butterfly with neck stretch. come up and sit on the mat in a butterfly position with your knees bent on the side and soles of your feet touching each other. Lean your head to one side and try to touch your shoulder with your ear. Try not to lift your shoulder at all to make it easier. Don't cheat here. Do 4 or 5 on each side.
Stay alive because I feel ready now. I see red, I feel blue, but it's all black and white. It's black and white. And in the night I tend to lose my sight.
Now we have seated forward bend. Stretch out your legs, bring your arms up over your head, trying to reach for the stars. Inhale deeply and draw your spine up long. Then, as you exhale, begin to come forward and try to touch your toes. If it's a little difficult, you can do the same exercise with your knees bent. With each exhale, try to lower down even more. Remain in the same position and bend your knees. Keep your arms straight and move them behind your back. Try to lean forward a bit for an extra stretch. Push your arms back as much as you can, then lower down. Go slow here and do 5 of these. Next up, we have seated shoulder extensions. Now, keep your knees bent, bring your palms together like I'm showing you, and place them behind you. Gently lift your hips and move forward and backward while keeping your shoulder blades back together. This will stretch your chest and you will also feel it in the back. Very well. Lie down on your back with your knees bent and close to your butt. Keep your arms on your chest and lift your hips as high as you can while squeezing your glutes. We don't keep the arms on the floor. This way we won't be tempted to use them for support, but if you find it too difficult, then you can do that. This exercise will strengthen your lower back and hip muscles and stabilize your spine. Let's do seated twists. Sit on your knees and twist your torso from left to right. Use your arms to walk from one side to the other. This will massage your internal organs, help with your lower back pain, and is great for spinal mobility. Now we're going to do some wrist exercises. You can include these exercises in your warm-up routine before any workout. Most workouts put a lot of pressure on your wrists and you can risk getting injured or suffer from pain. Start with wrist circles. Keep your hands closed in a fist and squeeze as you rotate them at least 5 times in each direction. Interlock your fingers and again try to rotate on each side for 5 times. Next, put your hands on the mat with your palms facing down. Then lift each hand and place it back on the mat with your palm facing up. Repeat a few times and try to slightly lean forward as you do that to put a bit of pressure on your wrist to stretch and strengthen. Also do some wrist upper body rotations, keep your palms facing down on the mat and rotate 3 times each side. And for our final wrist exercise, keep your hands like I'm showing you, extend and lift your wrists. Do this 5 times.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new job.
Well done!
Been stuck here in a bed for days.
Now we're going to stretch out our chest by moving our arms overhead, then to the sides, forward, then back again and repeat. You can continue to sit on your knees if you'd like, or if you're getting tired, you can also sit with your legs crossed. Whatever feels right for you.
Makes it better. Wreck and ball, tear apart, issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before.
We don't have much left, and we are going to do some static stretches for flexibility. First, move your knees outwards as much as you can and hold the frog pose for around 15 seconds. As you can see, I'm also leaning forward a bit. Well done! Let's move on to child pose, which is a very soothing pose for many of us, and it will help you relax and help you let go of your worries. Sit for a few seconds and breathe deeply. Now try to reach forward with your arms. You can also lift up your hips to reach even further. And for our final exercise, we are going to get into a diamond pose to settle down and to end this routine with a calm mind. Remember to keep your back straight and to breathe deeply. And that was it! We finished day 7 of the Get Back in Shape challenge. How incredible! I congratulate you for doing this and I thank you for joining me. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. I always read them and it makes me so happy. If you like my videos, then you can support me by liking this video, subscribing, and clicking the notification bell. Take care and I will see you again soon.